It's among the topics that people have been hearing about at the New South Wales Land Care Conference. It's on at the moment in Broken Hill. Apparently, the tiny bugs that we get in freshwater rivers can help to paint a picture of river health. And Ingrid Garland is an expert in this area. She is from the National Waterbug Blitz and Envirocom Connections. Hello, Ingrid.
Hello, Narelle. How are you?
I'm really well. Ingrid, when it's a police blitz, say it's on speeding or something, they're targeting speeding, they're getting the speeding drivers off the road. What does it mean when you have a waterbug blitz?
Well, what we're looking for all Aussies to be able to get out to their waterways and have a bit of a look at what's there, because we'd like to collect some information on how healthy they are. And as you said, the water bugs can give us a bit of an indication. So generally in springtime, so in Australia, it's anywhere, I guess, from August to November, we're looking for people to go out and check out their rivers. But any time of year is good if you're keen for a water bug blitz.
Any time of year. So what can you tell about river health from water bugs?
Yeah, so the bugs that we're looking at are called aquatic macroinvertebrates. So it's basically animals that live in the water. You can see with a magnifying glass, and they're the invertebrates, so they don't have a backbone. And what they can tell is that different types of water bugs have different sensitivities to pollution or changes in their water quality. So if we go out and do a survey on a river, we can look at the types that are there, and they can then tell us by whether there's the sensitive ones present or there's only the tolerant ones present. They can give us an indication of how healthy that waterway is.
That's incredible, isn't it? That is the voice of Ingrid Garland, co-founder of the National Waterbug Blitz. It doesn't mean removing bugs from our rivers. It means pretty much reading them, doesn't it, Ingrid, to see what they can tell us. What are some of the different types of water bugs? I can think of a few, but I don't know their names. Like I'm picturing them in my head as I'm talking to you, but I'm thinking, we call one of them the strider.
Yeah, so there's a water strider who uses surface tension to walk across the water. They've got all lanky legs. A lot of people will know that there's dragonflies and damselflies. They're more slight cousins, and they lay their larva eggs in the water. So we find their larvae. So there's snails, leeches, bloodworms, mosquito larvae, yabbies, freshwater mussels. Yeah, lots and lots of different kinds. And we have a waterbug app which has a identification ability. So you can jump on there and use a few different features to find out what the bugs are.
Gosh, so it's citizen science. How do people check out water bugs and use the app?
Yeah, well, we've got a really simple process, basically. So you jump onto our website, which is www.waterbugblitz.org.au. Download the app. You just need to grab some equipment, so a net to collect the water bugs, a tray, ice cube tray and a spoon. We've got some awesome how-to videos on our website in the resources section, which will show you what to do. And then you can head down to your waterway and have a look at the bugs that are there. And I guess some people also might be going, well, I don't have water at the moment.
Yeah,
trying to sell a water quality program in the severest drought in memory is a bit of a challenge. But look, people jumping online through the app and recording, we ask everyone to take a photo of their site that they go and visit, and recording that anecdotal information and the photos also helps to give us really good information about our river conditions. So we encourage people to pop out to your waterhole or your farm dam or your river or your creek or your wetland and send us some information about what's happening at your place or near your place at the moment.
Do we have a way of monitoring river health in Australia, or South Australia and New South Wales?
Yeah, there are some groups that so you might have heard of Waterwatch, or some natural resource management organisations are doing some of this water quality monitoring. But in terms of a nationally coordinated program, no, there isn't one. And I guess the community or the group of people that put this project together saw an opportunity to have a nationally coordinated project that gives information on river health. We've been gathering historic data from agencies and councils and scientists to add to our database, which is all online, and people can have a look and export the data if they're interested. and we just wanted to start coordinating some conversations and information about what's going on a national basis. So we're only in our second year of our project, so we've still got a little way to go, but we really encourage people to get involved, to submit their data so we can start to build that picture.
I know that when there's no water, obviously there's no bugs, but when water's starting to reduce, so let's just say the flow of the waterway, I think is what I'm trying to get to here,
Sure,
Ingrid.
yep.
Does that have an effect on the number of water bugs? Do we get fewer? Do we get more if there's a lack of flow? Still water seems to attract more bugs.
Yeah, so there's a difference between how rivers and creeks and wetlands operate in terms of bugs. Can be slight differences. As you get a reduction in water and water flow, there's some of the bugs like the backswimmers and the water boatmen who have wings, so they can just go, I don't like it here, I might go somewhere else. People often find them in their swimming pools. But then the others might start to die off as the water quality may reduce, or the ability to support a community of water bugs is reduced. So, going out and having a look at what's going in your waterways through the water bugs is a really great way to keep an eye on how things are going.
Yeah. Would it be the canary in the coal mine? Would it let you know that something is not right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And the great thing about the water bugs, so say, for example, with a water quality sample, you're collecting water at that point in time as it's going past or as it's there. With the water bugs, they give you a bit more of a picture about what's been happening for the last few months or the last season. So, it helps to give us a bit more of a picture. And also I should mention, water bugs are a really key part of the food chain in our aquatic systems. So they're food for freshwater fish, for platypus, for turtles, water birds, and lots more. So we're